Okay, so I'm going to analyze this video because your other videos I wasn't able to import into this application. So I'm using your first video you sent me, but it's very similar to your others, so I think it'll be a good resource. First thing is you do, like, I think on this video you do 1, 2, 3 kips, and then you do your muscle up. And I think you did the same on the other videos, and I think that's probably something you've got in your head to do, but I want you to stop doing that. I want you to do 1 kip and then do your muscle up. Okay, that's the first thing I noticed. Okay, so going through this, so first thing, you jump up on the rings, you do your first initial kip, so you come back to there. First thing, obviously not very good kip. Knees are broken, feet are separated, your body position compared to the rings is very straight. You want to be more arch in this position, so you want to be more out like that in this position. So initial thing, obviously you do another kip and you get better and better and better. So then there's that. So this one, when you come back through the kip, same thing. I would like to have your body position a little better. You're here, okay, which isn't terrible. I'd like to see your shoulders further back, okay? So it would be more of like this, okay? And maybe not even that, it'd be more like that. Okay, so there's that. So then you come back to your second kip and you get to about there. Again, knees are broken, feet are broken. Shoulder position compared to the rings is very straight. So your body is kind of like that. It's just broken. So when you have your knees broken and your feet broken and your shoulders aren't very behind the rings, they're not back here, it's going to relate to not a whole lot of power in your kip, and which will cause you to catch lower than you want to on the rings. So coming back through, so you get to right about there is your hollow position. A little bit better here. Knees are still broken, feet are still broken. Your shoulders need to be a little further back, okay? But from there to there, that's not bad. It's just you need to keep those knees in and those feet in and those shoulders back a little. So then we're coming up. So there, first thing I see here is you're pulling early. You're a little early on your pull. Next thing is your knees are still broken. So anyways, yeah, kind of the same. So then you come back for your third final kip. So you get really, really out of whack here. I mean, you're like that's like a U shape you've got going on. We want more of a arch, okay? So, you know, if your arch was there and your hollow is here, that's what we want, okay? You're coming in like that, essentially. Okay, so you're here, we want an arch, and we want a hollow. And you're doing a U. So, don't do the U. Again, feet are broken, knees are broken, shoulder compared to the rings, straight, not very good. This has to do with more midline. Your midline is breaking. So if you've noticed, I've been putting in some hollow and arch holds that's why. Your midline needs a little bit more stabilization and getting into that arch position instead of a U position. Okay. So there's that. Another thing is your head position. You're looking down, and we want it to be more neutral. Okay. So that just relates to you're going this way, and your body's going that way, but your head's looking down. So we want you to be neutral head position. So there we go. So then you come back through your kip. You do pull your head back, so that's good. And then you come back through your kip. Now you start to reach your peak right about here. Yep. So right about there. Okay, so first thing, knees broken, feet broken, shoulders need to be further back. Your position here is very straight to your hips, and then your knees, and then you're broken. Okay, so again, it needs to be hollow position. So you want to be more of like this. Okay, and keeping those knees straight. So then coming up, first thing I notice is you pull a little early. Okay, so we need to keep those straight, arms straight. Your knees, feet, and everything are broken, they're not together. You do a little flutter kick because your body position relative to the rings, you're below the rings. So you're doing a little flutter kick to try and propel your body up to the rings, which is only natural. The next thing is your hips. Watch your hips from here. If you watch your hips from here, okay, to up there, hip position, you're like that. So you don't ever really completely open your hips. And the muscle up is a hip movement where you're going to want to open your hips completely to accelerate yourself above the rings. So we want you to be in this position, straight arms, and then you want to be like that almost, okay? And obviously we would be a little bit higher, probably be like that. Okay, so your feet would be lower, your hips would be higher, and your torso, overall torso, would be higher also. Okay, so all of this relates to you just being, your whole body is just below the rings. Your feet are high when they should be low. Your hips are low when they should be high. So you're just kind of backwards. So then you come up and you push into the rings. And then look at your body position. You're in like a V shape right here. Again, your feet should be low, hips should be high, and your body position, your torso is below the rings. So the rings are levels about there, and your whole body is down below where we want, at this ring level, we want your body to be up above the rings. So there's that, and then come through. Once your feet start to drop, and because you have good wrist mobility, you're able to hold on and catch, and then you push through. Again here, when you're in this position, when you're sitting there, the idea here is to be in a position like that. So this is your hip, your knee, and your feet. Okay. So then from there, you're at the bottom of a ring, is you would extend your knees and your feet downward, and that would propel you up as you do a ring dip. Instead of what you do is a strict ring dip. From there, and it's not necessarily a struggle because we've been working on that, so you're pretty good there. But obviously, if you're going to do a set of 5 of these, you can't be doing strict ring dips. You got to be kipping, and maybe that's another skill we need to work on and be more proficient at. But those are my thoughts. That's what I noticed. Overall, let's just work on it, and you're doing great. So don't get discouraged or anything. Just areas of improvement. Which is what this time is for in training. So, get after it. Let me know if you have any questions. Send me some more videos. And when you send me a video, try to keep it unedited. And I think that way I can import it into this app, and then I can analyze it from there. But just kind of go over, one kip, and then do your muscle up. So on your first kip, get a good kip backwards, and then do your muscle up. And then also work on keeping your knees, your feet, and everything straight and in line. Don't break at the knees, don't break at the feet. And then work on getting your shoulders back behind the rings. All right, I think that's all I got. Thanks.